Well, good morning, Erin. So right now we're actually at Kern Medical Center, and this is where they are hosting the free breast cancer screening. So the wing you want to come to, it's Wing A. It's the lobby entrance here. It's west entrance of the hospital. It's off of Flower. We actually came to the wrong entrance. That's why we wanted to show you where you can actually go. But again, this is all for the free breast cancer screening. It's happening tomorrow, 9 a.m. You're more than welcome to come. We actually have a lot of details we're going to go through for you. So once we get inside, we're going to talk to our patient navigator, Sonia, who is here with us, standing by the free breast cancer screening and prevention poster. I love it. Okay, so let's walk through the process and what do some of the people want to know and what should they know, because I don't want there to be any confusion as to who can come, what's being offered, and everything like that.
Okay, so everyone is welcome. This is a free breast screening event. It is for men and women. I know typically women are the most attracted to this event, but men do get breast cancer, and I do highly recommend that if a man feels something or is suspicious of something, that they are more than welcome to attend this event. It is for everyone. There is no age limit. So if you are a teenager, if you're an older person, please feel welcome to come to this event because it is absolutely for everyone.
Okay, so what is, I know we spoke earlier, what's the criteria for something like this? Because I know women 40 and over, but then we also have if you have health insurance or no health insurance. So what can we clarify with that?
So for this event, it's a free breast screening event, which means that screening itself is absolutely free. The women will come in and meet with the providers. They'll examine the breast, make sure that everything is okay. If you are over 40 and uninsured, then we will have a program here called Every Woman Counts. The women will sign up for that program, and we will have them go get their mammograms. If you are over 40 and insured, you are still eligible for your mammograms depending on your insurance. If you are under 40 and uninsured, then there are other programs available. You won't be able to get a mammogram that day, but I personally will be responsible to making sure that we find programs that are applicable to your situation so that you can get a mammogram. And that means that the provider is going to say, you know what, you're young, I feel some density in your breast, I feel some lumps, there's some concerns. Then we will go from there. And then again, that'll be case by case.
Okay. Okay, that's great. Okay, so again, men and women, more than welcome. So the process here, this is the lobby. Yes. So they come through here and then they check in with you. Is there any, I'm assuming there's paperwork they need to fill out, and how long does that whole process actually take?
That whole process, I'm trying to make it as smooth, as comfortable, as safe for everyone. It'll be minimal paperwork. I'll ask for your name, phone number, and an address, and that'll be it. I'm not asking for a lot.
So quick and easy.
Quick and easy for these women. I want you guys to come and enjoy yourselves, be educated, get as much information as you can for yourself, for your families. I want to, reach out to the community and just show them that there's a lot of programs available to them that they're not aware of.
Is there a limit for how many people you will be able to see, or how many people are you anticipating?
So the event's from 9 to 12. Right now, I have about 50 women who have appointments and they're coming in.
Oh, so are people supposed to make appointments prior?
They have the option. I recommend it. We're absolutely full, so there's no more appointment slots. But please don't get discouraged because of that. There's still walk-ins. I'm going to keep the walk-ins to still move in a timely manner. I don't want them waiting a long time. So there is no limit in the amount of people, so we just got to get them 9 to 12 and move as fast and as smooth as possible.
So I know this is one of the first ones you guys are having. I know you'll have more scheduled, more screenings in the future. So if for some reason someone signed up for this or they come but you guys, you reach capacity, I guess, will they be able to kind of transfer over to the next screening that you have?
Yeah. We'll have another one next year, and yes, you're more than welcome to come to the next one. I can take down your name and information. Even if you can't make it to this one, please call me. Let me know what your situation is. I can get in contact with clinics, with physicians that can help you, and we can schedule something for you to be able to be screened if you cannot make it on Saturday.
Okay. And then we're running out of time, but what's the website so everyone can kind of get information if they want a little more information before tomorrow?
The website, I think it's kernmedicalcenter.com. You'll just go to the main page, and I'm sure there's a link there. You'll just click it, and you can get all the information that you need.
Perfect. Thank you so much. So again, this is happening here tomorrow, 9 to 12. As you can see, a free breast cancer screening. We're trying to help prevent and catch it early, yes, and make sure everyone is safe and sound. Right now, back to you guys. Yeah, it really, really is. So it's happening here tomorrow, as you can see, 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. It's the free breast cancer screening and obviously prevention. So we have our nurse practitioner here with us, Carmen, and we also have Sonia here with us. Now, earlier we forgot to mention family history, so kind of want to touch on that just to, in case anyone has family history, what should they know when they come in?
So if you have a strong family history of cancer, and that means you have mom, uncles, aunts, brothers, sisters. It doesn't have to be close family. It can also be distant family members, and you have a strong history of it. Please come in, because that is also something that you need to be aware of, something that you want to be mindful of, and just constantly check yourself. Come to events like this just to be aware of it.
And then you obviously get to know your options and see what could happen and how you can kind of prevent it. Okay, so now, nurse practitioner Carmen, what role do you play in this tomorrow, and what do you kind of want everyone at home to know about the services that this hospital has to offer?
Well, first of all, good morning to everybody. And the purpose of our breast clinic and breast screening is just to give access to all women and everybody that would need to have, that has a family history of breast cancer, including men, access to quality health care, quality breast care, and prevention, treatment, and education. And my role in the clinic is I work with Dr. Martin, who is the breast surgeon, and I'm the nurse practitioner, and I assist her in every aspect of the clinic.
So when someone comes in tomorrow, they see you first, up at the front, lobby A, entrance, right, wing A, and then they come see you if they meet the criteria. Is that what I'm understanding?
They come, and we're going to screen all participants that arrive.
Okay.
And they come and they see the providers. We're going to have various providers, physicians, nurse practitioners, PAs, surgeons in the clinic.
Got it. Okay. So we ran out of time, but we're going to be here for the rest of KBFX talking about, of course, the free breast cancer screening and prevention event that's happening tomorrow. So stick with us. There's a lot of information we want to get to you. We're back with more right now. Aaron and Aaron, back to you. Of course, it's open to the public. Men and women are more than welcome to come. It is tomorrow, 9 a.m. to 12. A-Wing lobby, that's the west entrance of the hospital, right off of Flower. So we have Dr. Goldman, Chief of Radiology, with us today. And he's going to kind of elaborate on some of the things you want to remember, keep in mind, and how important an event like this really is, because it can save lives.
Well, we thank you for being here and showing what KMC can do for our community, and we really appreciate it. You're in our mammography suite, and we're very thankful to the hospital administration and the Board of Supervisors who allocated scarce financial resources in support of putting in state-of-the-art mammography to service our, particularly women in our community.
So what is the process like with this new technology?
Well, digital imaging is a great advance. In mammography, the main advantage of digital mammography is in patients who have dense breasts, particularly in patients who are young, so that we can see masses and calcifications better with digital mammography in patients with dense breasts.
Okay. So for the screening, Sonia, you were talking earlier about some of the criteria there. If you wouldn't mind just touching on that one more time, just in case people are just tuning in.
So for the screening, again, the screening itself is free. The mammograms will be available to women who are over 40 and uninsured, and even insured. If you are under 40 and the physician feels that there's a lump, there's density, there's something that they need to look at, then we will look at other programs that are available to you so that you will be able to get a mammogram in the future.
Okay. So then, Dr. Goldman, how important is it to make sure people come to the event tomorrow and just make sure that we start and continue to prevent something like this?
Well, unfortunately, breast cancer will occur in women at approximately 1 in 8 women over their lifespan, which is 12% of women over their lifespan will develop breast cancer. And all women can get breast cancer. We hear a lot about the congenital types of breast cancer, the BRCA1, BRCA2, which is breast cancer 1 and breast cancer 2. Those patients are at tremendous risk for developing breast cancer. But that's only 5 to 10% of patients, of women will have this abnormal gene. The other is patients know that if there's a family history of breast cancer in a sibling or in a parent, in the mother or in a daughter, that they are also at increased risk. But 85% of women don't have the BRCA1 or BRCA2 gene, and 85% of women don't have a family history of breast cancer. So all women have to recognize the importance of breast screening. And the importance of breast screening is that carefully controlled studies in the U.S. and also in Europe, particularly in Sweden, have shown that there's a reduction in mortality if patients dying from breast cancer of greater than 30%. So screening is important. It saves lives. It allows us to make the diagnosis earlier, and patients can continue a long, healthy life.
Well, thank you so much, Dr. Goldman. So we are going to be here again with our last segment in about 20 minutes or so. So stick with us. We have more information to get your way, and then some things you can do at home before you come tomorrow. We'll be back with more right now. Back to you guys. And we're actually where you will get the exam done. Am I correct?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So this is one of the this is the paperwork that you get initially when you walk in. Suzanne,
Correct.
Walk us through this little process.
The patient will fill out, it's kind of like a family history screening form, and this gives us a little background into their history and any problems they've been having. If they had any kind of surgeries before, they would mark it. If they had any kind of problems, lumps, or anything, they would mark it on here. And this is kind of a little history for the doctor to look at when he's reading their mammogram once they have it done. And so they'll fill this out in the waiting room, and then they'll come into this room and they will have their mammogram done.
Perfect. All right. So, Cammie, let's talk about the decor in here, because you were saying that this is really important to make people feel comfortable, because this is the one part that they don't want to really do.
Well, this is an uncomfortable exam for a lot of people. And so we want to make it as warm and inviting as we can and not cold and impersonal. So, you know, we redesigned the room we painted the walls a little warmer. We have a nice faux bamboo floor to warm it up, you know.
Gorgeous.
Yeah. And, you know, some fun artwork just to make it a little more comfortable for people.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you actually have had an exam done before. So for people who haven't had it done, what's one thing that you want them to keep in mind, and kind of, I guess, sort of like a heads up for a new person?
I think most people think it's extremely uncomfortable when it's not. It's really simple. We take 4 pictures of the breast. You can see here, we take 2 pictures top to bottom, and then we turn the machine and we take side to side. So, you know, that would be done.
Got it.
Like this.
Oh, wow. This is high tech.
Like this.
Okay.
And then, you know, this would be the top to bottom position right here, which we put the breast in, and we gently put some pressure in there, and that's it.
So how long does this process actually take?
You know, it's a quick exam.
It
Yeah,
sounds
just
like
about
quick, yeah.
10 minutes at the most.
Got it. All right, so tomorrow this is happening here at Kerr Medical Center. You should come West Lobby A. Come say hi to everyone that we've had here all morning. They're going to be here tomorrow to help you. 9 to 12 o'clock, open to the public, men and women, and come get more information about it all. And we'll be right back.